Welcome to Brain Vision.
Chapter 3, Problem 48 says, write the full orbital diagram for each element. So the first one they give us is sulfur. So when we're writing the orbital diagram, I'm going to write it in order of energy. So I'm going to draw an arrow here, and this is going to represent energy. Well, what's higher up is high in energy, and what's lower down to the bottom is lower in energy. And so when full, the lowest energy level is the 1s orbital. I'm also going to draw each sublevel. Instead of using a box as shown here, I'm going to make it equal to a line, just for the sake and ease of drawing. So we'll see lines today in this video instead of boxes. So first we have our 1s, and if we look at sulfur on the periodic table, it is in period 3 and in the P block. So we're going to end up ending with 3p. So we start off with 1s, and then we'll have our 2s. Next, we'll have our 2p, which has 3 sublevels. Then we will have our 3s. And as I previously mentioned, we're going to finish off with 3p because s is in the p block in the third period. So we're going to fill this with the electrons. Based on the off-ball principle, we know that electrons have to occupy the lowest energy orbitals first. So we're going to start down here with 1s. 1 electron up, 1 electron down. And we're going to do opposite spins on our electron based on the Pauli exclusion principle. So sulfur has an atomic number of 16, so we know it has a total of 16 electrons. Here are 2, 3, 4. And now when I'm doing a p block, you notice that I have degenerate orbitals. So we have to put the electrons in one at a time and before we double up. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and again degenerate, 13, 14, 15, and lastly 16. So our full orbital diagram for S has everything filled up to 3s, and then in 3p you have 2 electrons that are not paired up. Let's try it again with calcium. So calcium is found in the S block and in period 4. So this time our orbital diagram is going to go up to 4s. Again, 1s, 2s, 2p, 3s, 3p, and 4s. And again, we're showing this in terms of energy, where up here is higher energy and down here are lower energy electrons. So calcium has an atomic number of 20, so we have 20 electrons in the neutral atom. When we fill them in, we have 1 down, 1 up, 2, or 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. As you guessed, calcium ends up with the 4s2 orbital filled. I'm going to go to the next page to do the next ones. We're going to try neon, and neon is a noble gas. So in this case, we should expect to see a completely filled energy level. Neon is found in the P block of the 2 period. So in this case, we're going to have 1s, 2s, and then finishing off with our P block, 2, 3. And neon has atomic number of 10, so we're putting in 10 electrons for this neutral atom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and now let's do helium. Helium is in the first period and it is in the S block. So helium only has one sublevel with 2 electrons, He1s2. So this is a full orbital diagram showing exactly where the electrons are located in each orbital for helium, neon, sulfur, and calcium.